This is Tales Change by Mecha Tales. Keep in mind, there is a revised version linked in the description along with the original version. Original first, revision second. Thank you. Let's get on with the reading. Legal crap. All characters and objects in this fic are copyrighted by Sega. Takes place after Sonic Adventure 2. Chapter 1. Something is not right. Clang! Tink! Clang! There! Almost finished. All I got to do is test it. Through Tails. He was working on his latest upgrade to his plane, the Tornado 3. He was making it so it would change into a submarine called Typhoon that could handle immense water pressure. If he made it right, it would be a lot more powerful than his first submarine, the Sea Fox. He is also trying tense swap, of course. He is also trying to get it so it was Chaos Emerald powered. He managed to find a Chaos Emerald right after Sonic and Shadow's fight against Bio Lizard. He grabbed the Chaos Emeralds and put it in the Tornado 3. He started the Tornado 3's engine and pressed the button to convert to Typhoon mode. He yelled as he was sent flying across the room. Damn! Something must have gone wrong, he thought, getting back up on his feet. He went back to check when suddenly, my chest is stinging real bad. Must have taken a blow there when I was sent flying back, Tails thought. He continued. No period. I see what the problem is. The converter for the Chaos Emerald wasn't hooked up right. He set it up straight, making sure it was hooked up right this time. As he was going to fix it, he started to feel a little woozy. After he fixed it, he stopped, went to the bathroom, and lied down. No throwing up. I'm surprised. Anyway, oh wait, excuse me. I misread that. It says bedroom. No comment. After he fixed it, he stopped, went to his bedroom, and lied down. I don't know what that shock did to me, but I know that's causing this right now. The stinging no end quotation marks. The stinging in chest turned into an odd swirling feeling. He felt tingling all over his body. The swirling sensation suddenly stopped, and now it felt like he was exploding and expanding from the inside. The exploding feeling stopped, and he blacked out. When he came to, he felt fine and went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. What the hell? Excuse me. What the hell? That's how it was written. Chapter 2. Legal crap. All characters that appear in this fic are copyrighted Sega. Do not copy and or sell my material, or else I will have trouble with you. No period. P.S. I forgot to mention in the last chapter that this is my first fic I've ever made by myself. I have helped others on pass along fanfics, FYI. So if this is bad, go ahead and M lowercase I uppercase st it. You have my full permission. I will be. Wait a minute. If that's supposed to be Mystery Science Theater 3000 then you spelled it wrong. You have my full permission. I will be doing different character POVs for this chapter. Oh, okay. Tails. I'm a freaking girl! I yelled, just seeing my large breasts that just appeared on my chest. They were even larger than Rouge's. This is strange. How could that shock cause this? I thought. Maybe the shock from the Chaos Emerald had a strange side effect that caused this. Maybe if I try it again, I can turn back to normal. I thought. I went to the tornado and undid what I had just done earlier. What I just did earlier. I got everything ready and pressed the button, but I didn't feel a shock. Strange. I wonder why it didn't shock me this time. Maybe I just made a wrong adjustment. I went back and readjusted it again. I pressed the button again, but nothing happened. I did another adjustment. Nothing happened. I tried again and again, but nothing happened. How am I going to explain this to Sonic? How am I going to explain to Sonic about this? I thought. I thought about this for a while, and then I decided to tell Amy first. I thought that Amy might take it better first because she was a girl. I thought Amy might also lend me some of her clothes because I needed some now. I went to the telephone and dialed the number for Amy's apartment in Station Square. Perspective shift! No, that's just me. Amy.
I was in my apartment reading a book when I heard the telephone ring. I picked it up and asked, "Hello? Hello? Who is this?"
It's me, Tails. I need to come over for something, Tails said.
Tails? What happened to your voice? It's so tired than normal,
I said. I'll explain. I'll explain when I get there, Tails said as he hung up. Author's note. I know this is after the transformation, but Amy doesn't know about it yet. And no comment. Tails. I hung up. I grabbed the rope to conceal myself, and I converted the tornado into cart mode. I drove over to Amy's apartment and opened the door. Amy was a little scared when she saw me in the robe. Sorry, pardon me. Something strange happened to me a little while ago. I said.
Why didn't you tell Sonic first?
Amy asked. Because I think you could handle this better. I took off the robe, and Amy almost fainted in horror.
What the hell happened to you?
Amy shrieked. I'll explain what happened. It all started when... Retread of the first chapter. Actually, no, it doesn't say that. He was smart enough to, at the very least, cut it off there. Chapter 3! Legal crap. As stated in the previous 2 chapters, all characters in this fic are copyrighted. Paragraph Sega. Also, do not copy this and claim it is your own, or it's your own. And do not try to sell this for money without my authorization. Ever. Which I will never allow you to sell this. Ever! I'm doing the POV thing again. Together. Amy. ... or ellipses.
I was shocked! Tails just finished her story on what happened. Well?
I hope you... Wait. Well, ... Paragraph, I hope you get used to it. It's not so bad being a girl.
I said? Well, thanks for not
going psycho on me. I also came here for another reason. Or you could just say favor, okay. Tails said,
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
I asked. Well, I kinda need some clothes. Can I borrow some of yours? Tails said.
Well, I think you're too big, but I could get you some of mine until you could get some of your own. Hold on.
I went to my personal closet to see if I could find anything that Tails could use. Tails. I sat down waiting for a long time for Amy to find clothes for me. After a while, I sat paragraph down and watched TV for a little bit, but as soon as I sat down, Amy came out with some clothes, a bra, a plain white t-shirt, and a pair of pants. I went to another room and put the clothes on. No period. On the bra felt weird. Putting on. I went to another room and put the clothes on. The bra felt weird putting on, but yet it strangely felt comfortable on me, though it was tight. No comment. I came out and thanked Amy for them. I came out and thanked Amy for them.
Well, now I got to tell Sonic about this,
I said to Amy.
Can I use your phone for a second? Sure, but Sonic will probably recognize your voice,
Amy said. I went for Amy's phone. I grabbed it, and then I used it as a dildo. Okay, just taking that part out. I went for Amy's phone and called Sonic's apartment. Sonic picked up the phone and asked, "Hello? Excuse me. Hello? Who is this?" Sonic. Sonic, this is Tails, I answered. Tails, what happened to your voice? Sonic asked.
I'll explain later.
Excuse me.
I'll explain later. I need to come over there now. Bye.
I hung up. I said goodbye to Amy, and Amy yelled back, "Go back!" Thanks! Thanks! I yelled, but I was going to need more than luck if I was going to explain this to Sonic without him flipping out. I went downstairs, went outside, and jumped into the tornado. You could have said cart mode, okay. I drove my way to Sonic's apartment district, and I parked the tornado in front of the building. I went in and found Sonic's door. Sonic! I heard knocking at the door. That must be Tails, I thought. I went to the door and opened it, but I saw nothing. Then I heard,
Sonic, now please don't freak out.
But then Tails stepped out in front of me. I saw Tails, and I freaked. Tails, what the hell happened to you? I yelled.
Well, I'll start from the beginning. It goes like this.
I told Sonic what happened before. I explained every bit of the events that happened a couple of hours ago. Well, this is extremely strange. I will try to help you get back to normal. But how are we going to do this? A little awkward there. Sonic said. I thought for a second and came up with an idea.
I got it! Well, that's Knuckles! He should know a lot about the Chaos Emeralds, and maybe he can help me get back to normal.
I said. Let's go! Sonic said. We both went outside and went to the tornado. I drove back to my lab and converted the tornado to airplane mode, or just regular mode. I put up the runway and started the tornado up again and got ready for takeoff. Sonic jumped on the back and we took off. We flew to Angel Island, hoping to see Knuckles, and I hope he can fix my gender problem. Yeah. We can fix my gender problem. We came in sight of the island and landed on Angel Island. Knuckles. I saw Sonic and Tails' plane in the distance. I knew something strange I felt something strange coming from them. It felt like as if one of them had undergone some weird transformation made from a Chaos Emerald. I saw them land nearby and decided to check it out. When I saw both of them, I was shocked. I saw Sonic and this strange fox girl with him. The girl looked a lot. I'm Knuckles. The girl looked a lot like Tails. I felt the same energy I felt earlier coming from this girl, or the girl, and I decided to jump in and ask why Sonic was with her. Why Sonic was with here. Why it was with here. I leaped out of the bushes, surprising the two. "Hey, Sonic, who's your new friend?" I asked. "Knuckles, well, I didn't expect to find you this soon," Sonic said. "Well, I saw you landing nearby, and I decided to check it out," I said. "Why am I getting a strange energy signal from the girl you're with?" I asked. "Well, how am I going to explain this?" Tails.
"Let me explain it, Sonic. Knuckles, it's me, Tails! I got turned into a girl when..."
"I explained the story for a third time today," Knuckles said. Let me go over that again. "I explained my story for a third time today, period," Knuckles said, no comma. "Well, this is rare. You must have undergone the effects of a mild chaotic change. Chaotic change is where someone misuses a Chaos Emerald, and the emerald changes him or her. When you mishooked up your converter to your Chaos Emerald, you were turned into a girl. Be glad that is all that happened. It could have been much worse. You could have changed into a low-life creature. Like what, you?"
How do I change back from this?" I asked.
"There isn't any. I could let you use the Master Emerald to try to dispel the effect, but it won't probably work." We proceeded to the shrine of the Master Emerald and chanted. Knuckles went to the Master Emerald and chanted. Then a ball of energy came out of the emerald and it went straight to me. It sent me flying backwards, and I was knocked out. When I came to, I got up and looked at my chance. The rest were still there.
"Damn! I was stuck as a girl forever! Now, not even the Master Emerald could change me back."
Frustrated, we said "R," not "our." "R" as in A-R-E, not O-U-R. Goodbyes, and went back home. I said my goodbyes to Sonic and went to a clothing store and picked up some clothes for me to wear now. I went back to the lab and went to work on my tornado again. Chapter 3, end of Chapter 3. Chapter 4, the final chapter! Actually, no, there's an epilogue. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. One moment. Final chapter. Legal crap again. All characters in this fic are copyright Sega. Please do not copy or sell this for money, or I will have trouble with you. Tails! Clang! Dink! Clang! I readjusted the converter for the Chaos Emerald. I went to test it again. I had the tornado suspended above a pool of water. I started the engine and pressed the button for the conversion. The tornado started to transform, and it broke loose of its suspension cables. It fell in the water and was fully operational. My long, hard work was a success! That's what she said. The tornado was now the Typhoon, a submarine! It could go underwater extremely deep and was able to ride on the waves. Yeah, that's... I pressed the water drain button and converted the tornado back into the tornado. I got out and activated a crane and lifted the tornado out of the water. The water was drained, never mind. I put the tornado back into my garage. I was already in the garage. I was tired. It was only 9 p.m., though. I guess the transformation into a girl must have drained my energy. I even forgot the voice. I went to my room, put on my pajamas, which in terms of the creatures, not the witch in terms of this or this, which one, but the witch in terms of never mind. which barely fit me now because of the huge breasts on my chest now, and fell asleep. I woke up the next morning a little bit happy. I don't know why. Maybe it was the female hormones that now were inside me. I went to the drawer, put on my clothes, and put them on. The bra still had that feeling, that comfortable feeling. Maybe it isn't so bad to be a girl. I think I'm actually starting to like it. I went to the phone, and they called Sonic. Sonic picked up and asked, "Hello? Who's this? Hello? Who's this?" "It's me, Tails." I have something to show you," I said. There was a slight delay in Sonic's response. He still wasn't used to my female voice. "Cool! I'll be right over." I hung up. I put the tornado. I put the tornado. I pulled the tornado. Out the tornado. Okay, I'm done with that. I pulled out the tornado and hooked it up to temporary suspension cables over the ocean. Sonic came. "So, what is it you wanted to show now?" "I showed enough already," Sonic asked. "Come down to the dock, I'll show you." I led Sonic to the dock. I showed Sonic the tornado, jumped in, turned the engines on, and pressed the button that converts the tornado into the typhoon. As it transformed, it broke from the suspension cables and plunged into the water. I drove it up towards the surface and opened a hatch. "Way cool, Tails! Good job!" Sonic and I made a high five. I went to the nearby crane, hooked up the typhoon up, and put it ashore. I converted it back to plane model and pushed it into my garage. "Well, I'm gonna go back home. See you later," Sonic said, and waved back. Sonic said, I waved back. I went back to my lab and ate lunch. I sat down and decided to take a day off my projects. I began to think of Sonic. I know it's the complete change of hormones, but I started to think Sonic was cute. Oh, fuck, here we go. I was adapting to this girl thing rather well, but I stopped thinking of Sonic. Sonic has always been my friend. It would be extremely weird to have a crush on him now. Oh, just you fucking wait, people. It would be extremely weird to have a crush on him now, but still, he did look cute. I sat down and turned the TV on. I watched for an hour or so, and then turned it off. I went to bed. End of... Nope! Epilogue time! Oh, boy. Leo crap, I do not own Sonic. Sega does. Try to sell this off and I will hurt you. Epilogue 3 months later, third-person mode. Third-person mode as if it were a feature on a video game. Oh, wait! Inside of Tails' lab, we see Tails combing her hair, now shoulder-length and brown. And look pretty sexy, but unfortunately, we do not have a picture. Thank you, author! Oh, wait, this isn't film fiction. We don't have pictures. No! She was wearing her white t-shirt and pants again. Her attitude was still pretty much the same as normal. She didn't get many of the other interests that girls normally get, like fashion. She didn't care for clothes other than her standard ones. She still made inventions like she did in the past. She went out and decided to visit Amy Rose. She had begun to understand Amy better after being turned into a girl. She became friends with Amy over the past few months. She told Amy about her feelings about Sonic, but yet not interested. Amy kept this a secret from Tails and Knuckles, from Sonic and Knuckles. Everything was somewhat normal again. I decided to give the epilogue its separate page because it didn't belong with the final chapter. And that was Tails' change the 5-chapter story by Mecha Tales. This story is definitely not as bad as some of the other bullshit on the internet. Not as bad as some creepypastas, some dark fics, or a lot of, fan fiction I've read. Oh, trust me, it'll get much worse. Okay, now then, anything I have to report? Well, there is one thing. If anyone that, if anyone would like to collaborate with me, I am free for any kind of collaboration efforts. And if anyone would care to collaborate with me, Lost Narrator, Obab Scribbler, Goombasa, or Goomba Brony, Emogak, Wooten AIE, Gluttony's Serenade, or any fanfic readers of MLP fanfiction, I would very much appreciate you to contact me first, and then we might be able to set up some kind of collaboration. With all that said, I am Blast6, the Green Thunder. Thank you for listening to Tales Change by Mecha Tales. Thank you, and have a good night. What the fuck was that shit?